Do you find it hard to start something new? Do you find that it's really difficult to think about big change in your life? Do you stay with what's comfortable rather than take the plunge? Hello beautiful beings, I'm Carol Rathel and I'm an occupational therapist. I help people on their awakening journey. I help people tune into their inner wisdom from upstairs. And I help people have fulfilling lives. Today we're talking about building self-confidence. It's a question somebody asked me. How do I build my self-confidence? It's never been more pertinent that I talk about tuning into the inner wisdom from upstairs, because we need to remember who we really are. We are more than our physical body. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And inside us is our wisdom. And rather than seeking advice from people around you as to what you should do, tune in to your own wisdom. So there's 3 keys, and it's a good idea for you to write these down. I am, I can, and I will. So let's look at the I am. If I was to talk about myself, I would say I'm an honest person. I have a quirky sense of humour. I am clever at art. I am passionate about nature. You find those things that matter to you. I am passionate about. I am passionate about helping people awaken to their inner perfection and love who they are. That's what fires me up. So find what fires you up. And as you write those things down, you begin to build a picture of yourself and take note of the qualities that you have that make you who you are. You are unique. Nobody can be as good at being you as you can. So make those I am statements really positive and powerful. And even if there's something that you think is a negative trait, like I could say, I'm overweight. I could say, yes, I'm overweight, but I'm really passionate about shedding a few pounds. So we can turn that into something positive. So don't get frightened of those statements, right? Okay, the second one, I can. I can learn new skills. What are your strengths? Write down what your strengths are. Perhaps you're really good at maths, so you could say, I can solve maths equations really fast. Find your strengths, write them down. You've got a lot of strengths. Don't sell yourself short. When you've written them down and you can look at your strengths, you build a picture of your talents. What have you accomplished? Write that down. If you're able to sit down and write at pen and paper, you've accomplished a lot in your life. So write them down, even if they're small things. The I will part is I will do whatever it takes in order to achieve whatever that is. With self-confidence, we really need to focus on what we're saying to ourselves. So listen in to what your mind is telling you. If it's telling you you're no good at that, you don't have what it takes. So I will tell myself a different story. I will do whatever it takes to achieve the things that matter to me, those things that were in your I am statement, using my strengths, which is the I can statement. If it's something that doesn't necessarily relate to those 2 things, then look at whether the thing that you need to accomplish is going to help you with achieving things that are related to what matters to you and your strengths. So if you want to drive around the country taking photographs of nature, you need a driver's license. And if you're faced with doing driving lessons and a driving test, and you find the thought of driving really scary, then accomplishing this is going to help you on your mission, and it's a really important thing to accomplish. So start to tell that different story. I invite you to use meditation to get nice and relaxed, and then just picture yourself speaking about driving, picture yourself driving a car comfortably, confidently, and competently. You're watching the road, you can see traffic coming and going, you can see what's happening 3 cars ahead of you, and you're comfortable where you are. You know that you can slow down and pull over to the side of the road if ever you need to. So that's an example with the driving. Whatever it is you need to do that you're lacking the confidence to do, create a time for you to set aside each day to relax and get into a meditative state, and then put that image in front of you and see yourself doing it. Feel the things that you're going to feel when you've accomplished it. Feel the satisfaction that you have from overcoming your fear and doing it. So the I will part of that equation is I will sit down every day at least once to show myself that I can accomplish this in a meditation. Another part of the I will is if you've been asking other people what you should do and making decisions based on what they say, I invite you to tune in to yourself, to your own inner wisdom. And again, this is a good thing to do, is to get into a meditative state and just ask yourself, what do I want? What do I say about this? Can I do it? Obviously we're talking about something that you can accomplish, not something like climb a mountain without learning how to do mountain climbing. We're talking about something realistic here. So ask yourself, can I do this? And then look at what comes up for you. It could be the fears again, and then you say, I understand that there's fear there. And you can say to yourself, I'm going to feel the fear and make this decision. It matters to me that I want to do this. And give yourself the positive self-talk. Like, I've got this. I can do this. Look at somebody else that's achieved what you want to do. It's quite a good idea to find somebody who you admire, who's done what you want to do. And then you can look at them and say, if that person can do that, then so can I. The only limitations that we have are the limitations we place on ourselves. So when you have that negative self-talk, be ready with one of those comments. I can. I've got this. I can do this. I will do whatever it takes. And right now, I'm reassuring that scared part of myself that I have got what it takes to do this. I can tell you from my own experience that biting the bullet and stepping out into the unknown, even though I had no confidence in myself, but it has changed my life in the most unbelievable ways. Like I said, I used to have an anxiety disorder, and I used to hide at home. I used to be scared to go to the supermarket. So stepping out, feeling the fear, and doing it anyway, is what enabled me to build the confidence. So take baby steps, whatever it is that you're feeling frightened of doing, take the baby steps if you can. But just talk to yourself in a way that encourages you. Be your best support person. Be your best buddy. And get around the people that believe in you as well. Don't hang about with the people that see the little you. Be with the people that see what you can become. Be around the people that see the potential in you, that see what you can do, who you can become, if you just step out there and do it anyway. And also, let's get back to the bigger picture. You are a powerful spiritual being. You create everything in your life. So why not be aware of that and consciously create the things you want in your life? You can do this. You've got this. You can. And when you do, your self-confidence will grow. I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best. I think it could be helpful to watch my video about self-love, because a big part of self-confidence is about loving yourself. When you love yourself, you give yourself the positive messages that you need to hear. So here's the link to the video on self-love. So I look forward to seeing you, and I will be waiting for you in the next video. Bye for now.